welcome to the Lolo Cynthia show. My name is Lolo Cynthia. For the final episode of our pilot season, I am so excited. I'm so excited actually to be talking to two phenomenal mavericks in the creative industry whose paths actually once crossed. One of them even graced the Big Brother Nigeria stage, captivating audiences from across the continent. But you know, something about fame is that I know that many famous people have stories that go unnoticed. So on today's episode, I really want to talk to them to hear their passion, resilience, and some of the unseen brilliance that actually define their professionalism. So without further ado, my first guest is Smart Courage, Africa's leading creative director, fashion stylist, catwalk trainer, who says that excellence isn't just an act, but a way of life. In the fashion and creativity world, one name stands out from the rest: Worldcharming Smart Courage. He is the mastermind behind Worldcharming, a hub of excellence that caters to both men and women. He is also a mastermind behind professional catwalk training for models and pageants, and offers fashion styling and creative direction for diverse, high-value brands. Smart Courage's impact on Nigerian fashion has been nothing short of remarkable, as he has collaborated with numerous big names in the industry, including Hilda Bassi, Diadem, Corride Bello, and the legendary Nice. Smart Courage has left his mark on the fashion and creativity industry with a massive social media following of over 173,000 followers on Instagram and 210,000 followers on TikTok, where his videos have amassed over 2 million views. But it's not just about the numbers. Smart Courage's approach is refreshingly unique. His catwalking techniques and fashion styling are anything but ordinary, as he has consistently brought out the best in his clients. From the glitz of face of Zekiel to the allure of Miss Ecotourism, the grandeur of Mr. Universe, and the elegance of Miss Tourism, among numerous other pageants. Smart Courage continues to leave his mark as he guides the creative direction and catwalking training. Beautiful culture. So come along with us as we dive into his world, where simplicity meets sophistication and talent knows no bounds.
Do I look like I give a fuck? Do I look like I give a fuck? I don't give a shot, dog. Do I look like I give a fuck?
You know, when I think about you, truly, like Smart Courage, first of all, your name is already giving diva vibe, and I can't believe that that's your real name. The name just shows that this one is meant to be a superstar. You're truly like a maverick in your own field, like you're a trendsetter. But I would love, to get to know who this man is, the person that we see, this flamboyant man. But I believe that there's always a story behind someone's, professionalism, someone's excellence. And I want us to take it back to your childhood. Could you share with me some of maybe the childhood memories that you have that kind of shaped your passion for fashion, for styling, for catwalk that you currently do right now? Did you have was there anyone that inspired that thing in you?
So basically for me, I would say my mother. My mother would be the person who has always inspired me when it comes to fashion. I call my mom Anuria, the woman born to eat world. My mom is that woman that can pair things together and take them into something else. So from my childhood, I watched her play dress up, and because of she really seeing her play dress up, I've also learned to play dress up. I remember everybody saying, I always love to play dress up. So my mom is the major fashion inspiration for me. Even till date, you would see her, because she's into fashion, she sells fabric, you would see her sitting down, merging things together, pairing colors together, and always she looks such a good girl. So fashion for me has always been from my brother, and this has been that point that connects, she's the point that connects me and fashion.
Yeah. Wow, I love that. I mean, we're going to talk a little bit about like masculinity and all of that, at the end of this conversation. But even as just hearing you talk about your mom and how they say you love to play dress up in our society, a lot of parents might not encourage that passion in their child. They might even shun you from doing that. So hearing that your mom is your inspiration and how they let you do whatever it is, play with clothes, I think that is just really liberating. And I know that a lot of people would watch this and see themselves in this story and say, I too used to play dress up, and I wish that, no one stopped me from doing that. At 21 years old, Smart embarked on his academic journey at the University of Calabar to pursue genetic engineering and biotechnology studies. But little did he know that this path would intersect with his passion for fashion in ways he would never have imagined. Because by the time he graduated at 26, he had already left his mark on the fashion world, from handling the creative direction for prestigious events like Miss Famous Show, Mr. Tourism Nigeria, Mr. Universe, and Miss Tourism, to clinching awards for his outstanding contributions such as the MTN Runaway Street Contest. Smart's achievements were nothing short of extraordinary. How were you able to do that from this 21-year-old guy that just had a dream and this person that graduated from school, but he has his footprint on some of the biggest, pageants in Nigeria? Did you have a blueprint? Was this something you planned consciously to do? Can you just tell us, the story behind some of these great endeavors of yours?
So, I would have to correct something. I did Mr. Universe, not Miss Universe, my out of school. I was a creative lover, like from the University of Calabar was off the show. But being that, I remember I left secondary school, that's high school, when I was about 18, 17, and I had to start from for 2 years, the sound by English. So I wanted to read University of Calabar with the pre-degree program. At that point, I wasn't interested in doing any other thing. I just wanted to concentrate on my books because there was the saying there that open degree students are nature written with pencil. That's to be easily erased from the book or from the registration board or whatever. So at that point, I didn't really want to do anything in fashion. I wanted to concentrate on my course. But while in pre-degree, I happened to really clash up of my pre-degree the group, because we were about 5 groups. I was in New Library 207, but those who were in New Library 207. Then I met Paul Barnaby Efrain, the Paul of Big Brother I live all alone today. So I remember Paul Barnaby Efrain walking up to me and saying, Smart, I see the way you walk, you can't walk. Can't we come together and form something? And he was like, no, I'm not interested, I just wanted to focus on my groups. But over time, he gave me a reason why we should put something together and form an entertainment fund. And that's when Paul Barnaby Efrain, Emmanuel Onoja, Teka Dominikov, also Big Brother, we all came to, and Manju and Kanen, and so many more. We came together and we formed something called Lolo Strategy. So while I did this strategy, I happened to be one of the creative research in this strategy. And then we wanted to take over the entertainment industry, to say, because we're not, most of us were not from Calabar, we came to school, so we wanted to get into the entertainment industry and let's sorting out things. So the very first person I approached, I remember while I was in Calabar, was MC Bakara. It's the MC Bakara, He was doing a show called Meets Famous. So I went to MC Bakara and I told you, I wanted to train the girls, I wanted to train them for free, because I needed a platform at that point. And the organization needed such that I worked with at that point. We needed something to put us out, give us the entertainment leverage. We also come on and say, yes, we're entertainment inclined. So I picked that to take for Miss Famous. After Miss Famous, I remembered I kept doing photo shoots with photo shoots with few models in Calabar, because there was a model section at Tuning Strategy. Then somebody again is the Cynthia robots. That was 2001, 2002. He contacted me and said, I see all the things you've been posting online. I like what you do. Would you come on board as the creative artistic director for Mr. Tourism Nigeria? And that was the first time it was going to happen, and it was happening in Calabar. So I got to be a creative director, artistic director for Mr. Tourism Nigeria 2011, where I directed the photography, and after that it's just kept going. After that, Mr. Santiago also contacted me that he was starting his own show, Mr. University Nigeria, that was at 2012, and she was to come aboard. From there, I kept doing shows, and that's the rest is history.
We're talking about creatives now, and we're in Nigeria, we're in Africa. There are tons of creatives in this part of our world, but there is something that sets you apart. Is the fact that, dude, you pull people to you with your ability to catwalk and heels. You walk better than a lot of us girls. How did you get to that point where you are just the pro in like catwalking? What made you even start doing that?
Okay, for me, when I see a lady, the first thing I think about is how does she carry herself? How does she? Yes, I've met pretty women in my life, but I found that when they were stood together and I saw a pretty, I just like, would you stand up and move for me? I don't know it started. I want to see women the best version of themselves. I want to see them carry themselves so beautifully well. So because of that, I noticed this is something I have passion for. Apart from that, I noticed also that while I walk, while I walk, people walk up to me and say, you can't walk, where did you learn this from? So I would say it was an immense thing. It came, as people would call it now, follow call. It came to me like that. But I think quality, I loved, and I went further to enhance myself by reading books, and I was a fan of American Next Top Model. I had videos then and CDs. I had it from season 1 to about 21 seasons. I made sure I immersed myself in shows and TV programs that had to do with modeling, fashion, and pageantry. From there, I started developing myself, and I believe we got to a point while I was in university. We had one the segment or a fashion segment where we had to train models, and that was where it all started. I started teaching girls on how to work, and I noticed the pattern I have taught them when they go out, they really do well. So why not take it as a career? And I was one of the few men at that point who really who was doing this, and it was interesting. So that was where it all started.
Wow. Oh my God. You know, when you say that, you know, when you see a woman, the first thing is like, you're a beautiful woman. I want to see the way you walk. I'm scared because I bounce. I don't even think I can't walk. I bounce on the road. Despite growing up in Abuja and schooling in Calabar, Smart felt the need for a change of pace, a hunger for more. So with just $10 in his pocket, he embarked on a courageous journey to pursue his passion in the heart of Lagos. How were you able to, take yourself from Calabar, where obviously you seem to have things going on, but now you're moving to a whole new state, which is like the dog-eat-dog world of Nigeria. How did you navigate all of that to be able to rise to the top of your career?
Okay, for me, basically, I have to say this. While I was in Calabar, I was shutting through Lagos. I had a few jobs in Lagos. I go back to Calabar. So I didn't just stand up one day and say, this is where I was going to. No, there was a relationship already. I was making relationship with people in Lagos. I was going there, I was doing jobs also for free at times, and so I had a little network with Lagos. When I was done with school, I went back to Abuja, and I told my mom. My mom was like, stay back, don't worry, we got the money for. I said, no, I am going to Lagos. And it was easy for me, or let me say, it was possible for me because I already had a network in Lagos. So that's how it all started. I went to Lagos, I met Mr. Cynthia Roberts, and I remember telling him, I want contact, how do I do this, I want to enter into the development industry. And he looked at me and he said, can you write? And I was like, yes, I can write. He said, they'll write to the companies you want to work with. I have no context to give you. I started writing, and a week later, I got a job at 19 Magazine, and that was where yes, I got a job at 19 Magazine, and that's where it all started. 3 months later, I got a reply on Instagram from Complete Fashion Magazine, and I remember DMing them and telling them I wanted to work with them, and the rest is history.
Hi everyone, my name is Worldcharming Smart Courage, Creative Director, 19 Magazine, Runaway Coach, Model Scout, Art Director.
Oh my God, it's at 19 that our paths crossed, which, I'm always so excited that our paths crossed in one way. I know, right? People don't know this, but I want to bring it out to the public. Well, we've been there, we've been through a lot. But there's certain perception that people have of a man. here in Africa, there's certain roles or certain jobs that they do not believe that a man should even be in. Someone like you that, you have your eyeliner, you wear your heels, you have your flamboyant fashion, your styling, everything is just out of this world. How do you navigate people's perception of your masculinity and some of the vitriol that you actually get?
Okay, so I'm always a believer of self-care, and I say it every single time. And listen to only those who matter. And who are those who matter? People who love you, who care for you more distant you when you you. First is first. My first hill was given to me by my mom. And that's one of the persons that matter. So if she could give that to me, where am I bothered by what a total outsider that doesn't know anything about me said? I don't care about that. And when we talk about men, a man is someone who is compassionate, a man who is someone who protects, a man who is someone who loves, and a man is someone who understands. I believe that people who know me, I express such feelings towards them, and I try to protect every single person that's around me. So I believe that in that. I don't go about looking at the stereotypes. There are several stereotypes, and like I said, I listen to only people with the right time. For me, it's about doing my job and making sure I do it well. Walking on heels did not stop from me wanting to satisfy my dream of being a woman. I wanted to satisfy my dream of wearing female clothes or being an androgynous. No. Imagine walking with ladies and you tell them do a particular thing and they say, slut, you can't do this. You ask us to do this because you're not on heels. That was where it started from. I want to be able to feel what these women are feeling. And when I started walking on heels, it made me my lectures and my teachings became better because I understood from their perspective. Do you get it? And when people say it's all conventional, I remember comedy is not a job. In the Igbo land, a man who does comedy is called an efulefu. Say just that. They don't take them seriously. That's why you say, people are going to park, people are going to walk, and you are fleeing around, you're being a jester, you're like playful. But still, men are making money out of that. Why are they not talking about that? So when people say they are conventional things, a man, who is a man to you? A man is who you are. It's not, do not generalize it. Allow people be who they want to be. So far, they are not hurting anyone. So, and that's what I always say. I listen to those who matter, and those who matter, I love that. Yet again, people who matter don't complain. Those who complain don't matter.